Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Manorino, Monday, October 2nd, 2023. We have a lot to talk about here. It's just craziness, absolute insanity. And I mean this in the literal sense. I don't even know where to start. Let's talk about this market real quick. And I want to clarify, some of you were a little confused with the video I did earlier. Well, I broke it down for you so you can, it's even worse broken down than I did in the first video, talking about this 17, and this is a joke, honestly. At a minimum, at a bare minimum, we're talking about a $17 trillion hole in the banking system here in the United States. Now, you want to pile derivatives on top of that? Yeah, we're talking about a number that is astro-freaking-nomical. Okay, so let's go back to this market so I can get my head on straight, and we're going to cover all this stuff here. Risk in this market is rising at an alarming pace, and we got a warning, 2 warnings today from the Wall Street super bank, JP Morgan. We're going to talk more about JP Morgan in just a bit here. JP Morgan is a warning. Are you ready for this one? This is their first warning. That a financial accident, define that one, okay? A financial accident, it's just going to be an accident, could potentially occur if this sell-off in the debt market doesn't stop. Now, I think that deserves a duh. Lava, can I get a duh? Magic Mika, duh. Lord Humongous, a double duh, duh, duh. You and I have been focused like a laser beam on this debt market for how freaking long. So we need JP Morgan, the super bank, to tell us what we already know. Maybe it's news to everybody else, but not to you and me. Understand? So that's the warning. I mean, let me ask you honestly. I need your help with this one. So, JP Morgan warning of a financial accident. That's their words. Define that for me. What do they mean by financial accident? Something they could blame this on? Like, I don't know what to make of that. A financial accident. And then JP Morgan goes on to explain that the similarities between what's happening right now and what happened during the last meltdown cannot be ignored. That deserves another duh, and I'm going to tell you why, because I covered for all of you. Look, you only need, 1/10 of one fractioning brain cell to understand what's going on here. The last meltdown in the market was brought on deliberately by artificially suppressed rates and easy money. Does that sound at all familiar to you? Yeah, it certainly does, because that's exactly what's been happening now, but to a much larger degree. There's no comparison to like last time the banks needed, they needed a couple of, a $750 billion bailout. Now they have a hole of at least 17 trillion, and you're going to pay for that. You paid for it last time. Why do you think you're not going to pay for it now? You think they won't take your deposits if they have to? Ironically, that's just about the amount of money that they're in the hole for. Yeah, you're going to pay for it. Larry, thank you. Anyway, that's pretty significant, I think, in my view. I mean, for them to even, it just, you know what it does? It insults my intelligence, and it should insult yours. When you have, again, the Wall Street super bank of super banks, clever performance, thank you for that too. When they tell you these things that are so in your face, in other words, the bond market is melting down, duh, a financial accident could occur, duh, will occur, is more likely, the similarities between the last meltdown and this one, which is going to happen, you can't ignore them, okay? You got hedge funds taking out major bets that the debt market is going to melt down. Now, not just that, what we just found out too is hedge funds are now dumping their positions. They're closing their long positions in the market. Tyler, thank you. Anyway, that's where we stand here. But again, you and I have been so far ahead of the curve on this. Before I get to more of that, let's just again cover this market. So, not only do we have a 10-year yield, which is, selling off what looks to me, and I'm sure to you, in an uncontrolled fashion. Don't listen to Greg Manarino. Listen to JP Morgan, because they're more trustworthy than I am. You know they are, because they're the biggest bank in the world by assets. Oh, we're going to talk more about that too. Just hold that thought. Oh yeah, you can't. They would never lie to you, right? Jamie Dimon, the man makes 34 million dollars a year. Oh, he would never lie, not at all. Anyway, where was I? Yes. 10-year yield keeps on rising, people. The U.S. dollar on a comparative strength basis or relative strength jumped higher because currencies around the world are dying. The U.S. dollar is just dying slower, as you would expect, because we still have the United States, the world reserve currency. This is probably going to change relatively soon as well. But that's a whole other ball game. We've talked about it before, and I'm not going to go off on some kind of tangent here. We had crude oil today having a fall, which is kind of unusual, of about 2%. We haven't seen crude oil fall that much in quite a long time. And a lot of that was, and the smash down with regard to silver today was because of the dollar relative strength. Silver today got hit almost 5%. Gold fell over 1% today. So you had crude, silver, gold falling under pressure because of, the relative strength of the dollar almost 0.75% higher. And that is going to weigh on commodity prices. Absolutely. Hi, Carlos. Thank you. I don't doubt that's what they're doing, man. If they get me off of here, I'm going to post all my videos to my Substack or on my website. Thank you, Cozy. Thank you, Tyler, again. You guys and girls are awesome. All right, anyway, that pretty much sums up the deal with the market today. None of this is a surprise to anyone. This is so bad, so distorted, so absolutely freaking twisted. But you and I, look, we're sitting back, we're going over all this stuff, and we're taking action. Let me move forward here. So this was a headline today, with my little scribbles here. This is Yahoo Finance. Okay, U.S. consumer spending is signaling pain ahead. Now I'm not going to read this whole thing to you, but I want to touch on some important points. Thank you, RM. I appreciate that. So, consumers are starting to buckle, as rising gas prices and energy prices are crimp spending, and delinquency rate on credit cards reaches the highest level in more than a decade. It's not just credit cards, debt across the board, okay? And this situation is going to be made monumentally worse. What are they doing, people? What are they doing to you, me, or at least they're trying to do to you and me? They are trying to make us more of a slave to the system, more dependency on the system, and they're not done. A measure of consumer confidence slumped to a 4-month low as inflation and a deteriorating outlook for the economy is weighing on we the people. Now imagine my shock. This is only something that you and I have spoken about, I don't know, for years. And it's going to keep getting worse and worse. Exactly. Repos on cars, people defaulting on mortgages. It's honestly the truth. The similarities between now and the last meltdown are in our freaking face. Thank you, Sandy. I really appreciate it. And then, but don't take my word for it. Listen to J.P. Morgan, the superbank of superbank. Now, listen. I want to clarify something for you. There were some people that didn't seem to understand my last video where I talked about the $17 trillion hole in the banking system. When I was talking about assets and liabilities with regard to these institutions, I wasn't factoring in their deposits. That was a totally separate thing. Some of you didn't understand that, but what I did was I broke down one bank, and you're never going to believe which bank it is. J.P. Morgan. I'm going to outline for you. Let me explain this to you. Let me give you the punchline first. Are you ready for the punchline? J.P. Morgan, the super bank of Wall Street, is in a 1.7 by itself is in a $1.7 trillion hole. That's a fact. Okay, the bank is insolvent, and this is the largest bank by assets in the world. Let me go over this with you real quick. All right. Total assets, not including deposits. Total liabilities, these kind of wash themselves out, okay? Now, if you factor in total debt, you're in the negative right here. Total deposits, what you and me and everybody else puts in this freaking place, 2.3 trillion. Now, I want you to consider something here. Okay, this is all separate from this. So this is an insolvent institution that owes you 2.3 trillion. Meanwhile, they only have 567 billion on hand. Thank you, 22 Robo V Dog, inflation professional. It's too much, right? Look at this. Now, let me ask you. We're all friends here, right? Does this add up to you? Total deposits, 2.3 trillion. Cash on hand, 567 billion. How come that doesn't work? So what does this tell you? This bank, just so you know, could be taken down in a day. If we, the people, got together and pulled our money out of this Wall Street super bank, they would go bankrupt in 24 hours. You understand what I'm saying? They can't cover it. They don't have it. Even if they were to zero out their assets and liabilities, they got nothing. Okay? Then on top of that, they owe, and then they owe all of us 2.3 trillion, but they only have 567 billion to cover it. Imagine my shock. Okay? This is what I'm talking about, and this is just one bank. Henceforth, what? You got this minimum of a $17 trillion hole. You want to add in derivatives here? You want to add in derivatives on top of the... We're talking about face value numbers here. 17 trillion. It's beyond belief. Okay? The derivatives is something that cannot be quantified. It's multiples higher than $17 trillion. But where is our loving, caring representatives or someone running for president that's trying to... that won't allow you to know this stuff? Oh no, because it's above your pay grade. They're going to tell you how this guy's bad and this guy's worse, and I'm going to make all the difference for you. Yes, I am. No, I'm sorry. Forget about it. If you're hoping, praying, or whatever you do, okay, riding a flying carpet, hoping that one of these new freaks is going to make any difference to you and all this crap going on, no, sorry. Get it? Do you finally get it? And if you're new here, I hope this has been a wake-up call to you. Man, I'm starting to sweat. But I am happy about this, people. We got, as of right now, 614 thumbs up. Anyway, did you see what I'm talking about? You look at these numbers here. Do you see this? How is it? Really, how is it that a Wall Street super bank only has $567 billion cash on hand, and if you and I went to go take out our cash, they'd be done. They'd be done in a day. They're holding $2.3 trillion in assets. It's unbelievable. In our deposits, they can't pay it back. This is a $1.7 trillion hole for this one bank. Imagine if you added the rest of them, people. I told you, it's at least 17 trillion. Crazy stuff, man. It's absolutely nuts. Jimbo, thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. But anyway, look, the warnings from JP Morgan about a financial accident. And again, I want to hear from you. What does a financial accident mean? I don't know what it means, okay? It's above my pay grade. Obviously, to me, look, when I first heard financial accident, I'm going to tell you what popped into my head. Some kind of an outlying event that they can point their fingers at. Oh, look! This is why the whole system is melting down. It's not us. It's not the Federal Reserve. It's not our loving, caring, uniparty politicians. Oh, no, it has nothing to do with that. Do you agree? I mean, what does this mean? What does this mean? And then again, I'm insulted when I hear things like, the debt market sell-off could precipitate something like that. That just insults my intelligence and yours too. We can't be insulted by these things. You think these institutions, they're out for your own good? Really? Honestly? You know that. All of you know it's better than that. Ted Nugent. Yeah, don't blow a gasket. Ted Nugent's awesome. What a guitar player. Anyway. That's kind of where we stand, people. I don't know what else to say here. We'll do some questions and answers here for all of you. Automotive professionals, thank you. Makes me want to hear all the people mentioning them. Yes, absolutely, dude. They're killing everyone. They want you dead. They want you dead. They want me dead, and they want everything that we have. They're sucking out everything, everything, and then people are selling out to the system. People are selling themselves out to the system. They're willingly walking themselves to the slaughter so they can be taken care of from cradle to grave. Do you understand what I'm talking about? This is dependency. This is exactly what you and I have talked about for I don't know how freaking long. I'm getting a headache. I'm telling you, I'm gonna freaking have a TIA or a freaking stroke or something along those lines. I told you one day I'm gonna vapor lock out here, people. Anyway, that's it. Wow, we got almost. Look at this, everyone. Magic Mika, Lava Girl, everybody. Look at this. We got almost 900 thumbs up. I can't thank you guys and girls enough. It's so huge. Lord Humongous, are you checking this stuff out? It's my EBT. Dude, that's not you, bro. I know that's not you. Anyway, so look, I don't know what else to say here today. We got this covered. We've had this covered for a very, very long time. Whatever they do, whatever they throw at us, we know what's coming. We know who the enemy is. We know what they want from us. They're not going to stop. This thing is not going to stop. If you're expecting the economy to turn around or anything like it is not happening. We've passed the point of no return because it's deliberate. This is exactly what central banks have wanted to do since their inception, okay, to own the world, to be the lenders and buyers of last resort, to be the overlords of all of us, a handful of people. Think about it. Thank you, Geronimo. That's what they're looking to do. I'll tell you, man. As many times as I say, we need a revolution, we need a revolt, it won't matter. Because I'm going to tell you right now, do you think a single representative would stand behind us? No. What they would do is they would call on the United States military to turn on us all. You remember the oath that I took against all enemies, foreign and domestic? Yeah, I took that oath. But I can tell you right now, I see things a little bit differently than when I took my oath to get in the United States Navy as a commissioned officer. I tell you, people, things are so freaking twisted. Anyway, what else can we talk about, people? Sell the Copo. Are you out of your mind? Are you? What, you want to buy it? 100 grand, you can take it home. 100,000. I think that's a fair price. Look, the MMRI prediction. That's a good question, Danny. I do not see an end to this. I believe the debt market has hit a situation critical or a critical mass. I believe that we are in a maximum saturation situation or condition here. I also believed, starting to question this, that the Fed would take action. Maybe they can't anymore. Again, nations around the world are dumping debt. Sure, the Fed can buy. They can buy it all. They have an unlimited amount that they can of digits they can add to a screen. But the side effect of that would be much higher, which is what they want anyway, inflation. You understand? We just broke 1,100 thumbs up. That's incredible. You understand? That's where we're at. So with regard to the MMRI, now sitting at what, 311? I think it's like 311. I don't know if one of you want to check it for me. I appreciate that. It's probably going to get worse, faster. Things are going to get worse, melt down faster. It's 312 on the MMRI, Sunshine Girl. Thank you. Unbelievable. But again, let me ask you, does this surprise you? Does anything here shock you or surprise you? Absolutely not. You and I have called all of this, pretty much, way before it would happen. And then we're going to call it again, because when they're not done, the pressure on the people, the pressure on the economy of the world is going to get greater from here. And they really have, I mean, they've in some ways obviously started their extermination event here.
Yo, what's up, Christian? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, buddy.
But in my opinion, okay, and I've said this before and I've taken a lot of heat for it, I believe sincerely, are you ready? I don't know how how many people are going to attack me for this, but I believe they want to reduce the size of the population of this planet. And I think they want to reduce the population by a large number. Fewer people are easier to control. You understand? And this is all about control. All of it. Everything you're seeing is about control. All right, people, look, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you again for your support. Overwhelming. Thank you for these thumbs up. Thank you for your love, for your friendship, for everything else. And like I always say, we got each other's backs. No matter what, we got each other's backs. And that is such an incredible strength. Thank you, MJ. I appreciate that,
Happy
too.
you're glad you are doing well.
The power that you and I have by simply raising our awareness, understanding the current situation, knowing who our enemy is, okay? And it's collectively the central banks, the ruling body of the world right now. Again, the Democrats, Republicans, uniparty, kings, queens, monarchs, dictators, they don't run nothing. Zero. It's the central banks who are in control of the entire world. Everything. They control the money, so they control the world. I mean, it makes sense, right? They control the economy, the financial system, financial markets. You think they don't control this whole thing? Of course they do. Wow, Sunshine Girl, thank you. Thank you, everybody, again. You're awesome. You're absolutely awesome. Thank you. 1,238 thumbs up. You guys and girls are awesome. I will see you in the morning, okay? Talk about these things. I want to hear from you. I want to hear about all this stuff. All the stuff we spoke about, all right? I will read the questions, I promise, all right? That's all. See you later.
Totalitarian systems are ruled by a sort of
you serious? I thought I was 53. Holy. I just got a conveyor belt exit 52.
Fucking amazing.
And I went for the conveyor belt exit because I thought it was 53. I was like, whatever, I may as well risk it. Oh wow, that's an awesome run. Yeah, I've been getting better and better. I could afford a little bit of mistakes now. That's why I got it, because I didn't need like a. It's too hard to get a perfect run. I just need to get a little bit better. Yeah, I didn't really. Did I even get a 53 dupe? I think all my 53s were fails, probably. Oh, that was awesome. I actually got it with that exit. But those exits are not like super risky for me anymore because I kind of know how to. I know the pace I need to place the mines, and then it's just go. And I have a final like last checkup I do, and there's this symbol on the wall, like this gas mask symbol on the wall. If the text shows up like the last Trev's speech shows up when that
These exercises will break down the hardest parts to some of the most advanced calisthenic skills, like the pushing part of the full planche or the pulling part of the high pull-ups, and focus on building strength in those specific areas by separating and emphasizing on the intended muscle group and by mimicking the movement paths. Using the equipment and the machines, you'll find
Yo, Joey, what's up, man? What is up, Joey? Yo, Stash, what's up? Yo, man. What's up, man? Are we gonna watch the whole video? We'll watch the whole video now that Stash is here. And Joey, what up, Joey? Did you see Ilu's 52 on facility SA. It was insane. What's up, guys? This one I might do. I might try this one. Because I don't do any shoulders. And this one's good because you don't have to raise it above your head. Raining a lot here. Oh, dang, man. Yeah. That's what I heard. Pretty kooky. Yeah. Jay Cutler. Ever watch his videos? No. Jay Cutler. Alright, I'll search it after. What's up, dudes? Trap shoulders. Nice. Alright, I'll add it soon. I'll try it out today. Thanks for being here, guys. Yeah, buddy, look at that. You can see them fucking growing. They're just huge. No, that's Stash. That's Stash in the MIAO. The hex bar. It's a hexagon. I was just gonna use some dumbbells. I'll probably use 2 50-pound dumbbells. It's not ideal, but I was thinking of getting like a deadlift bar. I was thinking of doing that. Just for this type of stuff, you know? Just like a little bar. Yeah, because with dumbbells, it doesn't. It's just too. It moves around too much, in my opinion. I gotta see though. I gotta see how it is. Yeah, you added a lot more, it looks like. I actually have the ability to build a bar. The one, dude, let me show you. The ones I got on my hand. There's these, and then there's a middle piece. And then you have the bar. Two 35s, two 25s, and two 10s. Side by side. It's pretty heavy, man. Just don't bend down that much. Yeah, I might. The deadlift was pretty good. Oh, insane. Okay, never mind. Then that's insane. 360. So you deadlift 360? I ever go into the gym? I have, my man. I have, my dude. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, like, oh, Stas, you're a fucking monster, bro. I mean, it's possible. That is a doable amount if you're insane. So how do you know it's 360 then? It's a machine? Machine. I understand. That's cool. I have Joey, but I'm not a big fan of the gym. I like not the machine. Shrug bar rack. What's this guy's name? Jay Cutler? Oh, this guy's like serious. This guy's like insane. Okay.
All right, guys, we are here. We wanted to switch it up a little bit, so we're doing a little tour today. We're doing the visit at the newest EOS Fitness, which is a huge commercial chain. I think they have like 14, 17 locations here in Las Vegas.
Crowdy, yeah. I'm not a big gym
was
guy.
Formerly Gold's Gym, and I used to do a lot of my content in the early days of YouTube.
The smells of these human
Gold's
beings.
Gym. And then eventually now they've
Nightmare.
become a huge market here for
Yo, what's up,
this type
Christy?
of gyms. But this is the biggest
I
EOS.
have
They
good
have an outdoor
abs.
place. So we're going to
Yeah.
showcase a little bit. They got the movie theater. They got
Kind of.
everything here. Cardio theater. And we're going to do some
I'm
chest
working
training
on them.
today. So make
I
sure
got
you
my
guys
parallel bars. I
come
got the
along
power
in.
tower.
We'll go through the
Gold's
movements
Gym
and then
had
we'll
it.
explain everything.
Proud as
But
fuck. Yeah, I'm
we
done
wanted to show
video.
you a different side of Las Vegas. So check it out.
Case great Jay walking vlog videos. Ronnie a lot. Oh no way. Insane. It's a good video. Oh wow, insane.
So we started with some fly movements, get some stretch in there. We're doing some flat dumbbells. This is the outdoor area. You guys check it out. They said they just got this mural done here. Pretty cool. So when I actually reached out You know, because I used to train at all the different facilities. I'm about 30 minutes from here. But they said, hey, we have this outdoor area. And I was just saying to J-Mac, it's crazy because I kind of like training in the heat, man. I miss it a little bit. That's what's nice. Like, I was just training at Gold's Venice, and you guys see the video on YouTube. And you see, like, we were outdoor training. They have that outdoor area, and they don't even have a cover now. So I was kind of curious when they told me, hey, we have an outdoor. I'm like, it's so hot in Vegas. How are they going to have the outdoor? But now I see with the canopy. But I'm sure with the Vegas winds, this can become a little difficult too, because it seems like every rooftop gets torn off. I mean, I have a tent in my backyard, and that's all over the place. So we're going to finish up with some dumbbells here. Might do a couple of those dips over there, and then we'll get back in and do some machines. But pretty cool area. Kind of like having to switch up a little bit, go from a lot cooler to a lot hotter. Yeah, so you notice when I do these, now there's a lot of body positions I use, guys. So I'm coming more like, you'll see me sometimes come down. Sometimes I come more straight out. I mean, there's other times I come sometimes up to hit different portions of the chest. Now I'm not worried about the weight. I don't determine like how my position is or whatever else by the weights. I go by feel every single day. So I'm really just trying to push with my palms. So the grip I have actually on these handles, it's a very, I call it a palmy grip instead of really wrapping. I kind of palm it more. That way I feel like I'm pushing, and it's all about the contraction, right? So, you know, I tend to take one step forward, and I do these, and it's like hugging a tree almost, right? And that's really how you want to get that contraction. Like, I got a super pump right now, so I've done a fly movement with the machine, with the plates, flat bench press, and I did this cable crossover. So we're gonna focus on incline. I'm gonna probably do an incline hammer now if it's not taken, and then we'll keep rolling with it. I mean, 4 exercises should be enough, but I think I'll do a couple more just because I'm in a different. Check it out.
Joey, like, dude, I could put like, it's not even. I'm only commenting now just because you wrote something, but like, dude, I could write like fucking weightlift. Like, I'm not saying I'm an expert, right? But like, I could write like weightlifting stream 1,000,000,000 and 2,000,000,000 trillion. And there's always going to be some fucking guy.
All right, so pullover. Man, a lot of explanations of a pullover. So I've always talked about this. Now, I think this is great to stretch the chest. People used to talk about the rib cage. But I think a pullover is great for lats, meaning like the pullover machine where it pulls your elbows. And I think the grip can be done with a dumbbell. I tend to hold it for back around the handle like this. But if you notice, for this exercise, I actually have it in like a diamond around the dumbbell. So what I'm really trying to do on this is pull the fibers, okay? Ideally, one thing I've always kept, even after I having got older and downsized, I have good pec development, right? So, you know, having a chest is important, and that was one of my harder body parts to actually gain. I actually, as a teenager,
It's just too fucking
had all lower pecs and no upper. Because I was so wide,
like
and I
I'm
had
at
to
the
learn how to
fucking.
bench
Okay,
press
this guy's like,
and stick my
dude,
chest
like,
out
whatever.
and really contract the chest where
It's not worth it, man.
a lot of people
It's
tend
like
to
I'm
roll
at the
the
start
shoulders,
of
and
my
I had
fucking
really
workout.
developed
You don't even know
wide shoulders.
what fucking
So
rep or
I had a
set
lot
or
of
whatever the
space to
fuck I'm
fill in
on,
between.
asswipe. You know what I mean?
So I really like
You don't know
this
what the fuck my next
exercise
one's gonna be.
to really open up
Holy
the chest,
fuck,
okay?
man.
So I did 3 sets, 12 repetitions. I
Like,
worked
just
with a
these fucking
75-pound
people.
dumbbell. I don't go crazy heavy now. I don't think the weight is super important because you want to pull with your chest and not the lats and everything else, even though you can't take that stuff out of it. Really just try to get that deep fiber, open that tissue up, and now I'm gonna go and do another pump exercise, which is, you know, quite a few sets now. We've done, you know, 5 different movements. I've been trying to get on this hammer strength incline. The gym, they told me, wouldn't be super crowded this time. That's why we came today. It seems like the kids are just rolling in, so we just took, how many pictures we just take? A lot.
At least 30.
So,
One set.
and I'm sure they're super excited because, you know, you hear about, you know, us in town,
like,
right?
seriously
And I live
looking out
like
for me,
30 minutes
motherfucker.
away.
Like,
So I'll never
like, dude.
come over to this gym necessarily, but it's a brand new facility, opened in May of 23. So
It's been going pretty well for the last 3
And,
years,
I
fuckface.
forget what year it is. That's how crazy it is. My mind's in the weights right now, and I'm trying to figure out. You know, they got crazy. They got a dumbbell section here.
No, it's just
They got
like,
a dumbbell section over here, and they have a dumbbell section in the yard.
I
you know,
gave
you
him
showed
3
the yard
fucking
here.
chances. I didn't say a goddamn
So
word.
let's go try to get on that hammer strength incline.
Thanks,
I'm
man.
gonna start with some heavy weights there,
Sorry,
heavy for
guys.
me,
I'm chill.
and we'll just keep pumping it up, man. You know, when I come to a new gym, I get a little, okay, I don't think about it, but I gotta stop, you know, because once again,
it's so dumb.
I'm 50,
Because I'm doing
50
the
years
fucking
old,
50 to
and
30.
I'm not trying to.
I'm
get
literally
Olympian
going
weight,
down
you know,
in weight.
next week.
Like, that's literally what
I'll
I'm
get the
doing
Masters Olympia.
while he's
Is
writing.
the shirt gonna come off? That's a big question. The shirt's already come off anyway, but we'll see what comes about. We're also gonna do some calves today, and I'll kind of go over everything what I thought of the gym, and kind of show. You know, obviously we'll be showing behind the scenes stuff, but let's go try to get this incline knocked out. How funny is this, dude? This was where I was supposed to start. We walk in the gym, and I'm like, all right, you said, what are you gonna start with? I said, incline hammer. And then there was a kid on it, then there was a female on it. And we went through like 6 other exercises, and finally it opens up. So we're over there taking pictures right now, and we're like, we gotta hurry up and get this machine before someone else takes it, because there's only one incline hammer on here. funny. I was putting this shirt on today. I'm like, just in case people don't know, I have my name on my shirt. I always wonder that. Do people look at me when I wear like my picture on a shirt, or what do they think, you know? Yeah, they must say, so arrogant, so arrogant. That guy wears his name on his shirt. I'm just trying to promote a brand, you know?
How about you, Joey? Do you go to the Brazilian gym? Do you go to the São Paulo gym? There's probably a lot there, man. São Paulo people are jacked. Yeah, but like he could, like he's just talking out of his ass, man. Like, fuck that, like, Jesus Christ, man. Holy fuck.
Whose cup is this? Whose cup is this right here? It's a worn out.
And
This
just
is a
first
worn out.
message,
This
like
is a
being
worn
some
out
fucking
Cutler cup
opinion.
right here. That is a
Like,
used Cutler cup.
fuck off. Not you, I mean, anyways.
So I don't know whose cup it is, but we'll find out. We're
But
gonna
like,
do a
it's
set
not
in
just
the
him.
next-
It's this personality. It's fucking. There's this mold of people that just have no fucking. They just criticize, and they have no contribution, like in terms of fucking like it's just so insane. I think it's just some sort of psychological thing of the human. People
Okay,
don't know
so
how
if you
to
can prove to me
fucking.
this was your cup.
They have only ways
This
of
was an original of
communicating,
30,000
maybe
cups
sending.
that I ordered for Vitamin Shop
I don't know.
from
Maybe these
like
people mean well, but it's just like just to fucking think
15
about
or
it, man.
16.
Alright.
And I don't have that cup anymore.
Thanks,
but
bro.
that is the most beat up Cutler cup I've ever seen, and it's sitting at EOS Fitness. So if you can prove to me that was your cup, if you can send me a picture of that cup here at EOS Fitness, I'll send you a new one. So every other day right now,
Like, whatever.
I'm doing abs work. So I usually
But it's the
pick like
internet,
2 or
man.
3 different
It's the
movements,
internet.
and I focus on doing three sets of each. No problem. Three sets of each exercise. It's a little different. I'm going to start with leg raises today, do some ropes, maybe do some sit-ups. Probably the most neglected body part in bodybuilding is the abs. And that's mostly because half the time people aren't lean enough to see their abs, but ideally my goal was to have abs year round. So if you're one of these people that believe in bulking,
Thanks, buddy.
I feel you should always have abs visible if you're considered a bodybuilder professionally. You shouldn't get to the point where you have no abs because of body fat.
Oh, nice. Cool, man.
All right, another day closer. So today was a different day. You know, we wanted to mix it up a little bit. We want to thank everyone on YouTube too, because you know we've had a ton of videos out there lately, and this switches from everything. You know, I did the Fit for 50 thing, which is kind of still going here. Head to Romania next week. But we've had a variety of different content, and one thing I've learned along the way, in the beginning, you know, we had Slow Monkey Productions, and then, you know, I shot DVDs.
Like I said, that fucking thing.
Of course, I do a
and
ton
what?
of media,
I'm like,
but one
okay.
thing about YouTube is you really kind of
With like nothing to show for that thing, but I'm gonna change my routine based on what some fucking random person is saying with nothing to show for it. Like,
people still like to see
what's he thinking? Like, oh yes, I'm totally gonna just reduce the weight that I've been working up towards, and then even work down back to, and realizing that was the ideal weight for me. Or the last 177 fucking streams. Like, what the fuck, man?
And
bunch of fucking idiots,
you know,
man.
the thing that kind of always
Jesus
amazes
Christ.
me is, you know, the age gap of people that follow fitness. And one thing, if
Holy
you notice
fuck.
about professional sports, you look at all the top athletes, whether it be, you know, American football and basketball,
it's all the same.
baseball.
There's like, they're
You know, you
like
see
just
people's following, right? There's a certain limitation. You know, people
cesspit
have
of
several
humans
million. You
like
have
that.
a few, you know, athletes like
Whatever.
a Tom Brady who has, you know, 15 million on
No man,
Instagram,
it came home.
who is very famous, right?
Oh, this practically weak.
Or
Some shit I
Odell
take care
Beckham
of.
Jr. or one of these people, right? But the crazy part is,
Oh, no limit. Yeah,
fitness
no, I got
you
nothing
see
against
so
that
many
guy. That
people
guy,
with
we're cool,
millions of
peace,
followers
just
because
man.
it's
I don't
such
think
a
our
worldwide
personalities are gonna
audience.
match. That's it, bro. Nothing
And
against
we've
that
got to
guy. That
travel
guy,
to all these different
all the
cultures.
best. He's
I've
probably more
traveled all
jacked than
around
me,
the
right? A
world.
lot of
I've
people do
trained,
that.
you know, whether it's
I
in the
don't more
Middle
jacked
East
coming
or
and
it's
say
in
that, but
Japan
like,
or
don't like just
all
like
through
why,
Europe.
dude?
You know, I
You don't
traveled
know what
all
weight
these
I'm like.
places, and one of our biggest figurehead
Like,
Schwarzeneggers
it's just
from,
so much, man.
you know, Austria, and then you have a lot of our Mr. Olympia right now is from Iran.
When I started the
and
gym,
you have
yeah.
Big Ramy, who before him was from
Why do you want the
Egypt,
gym?
and, you know, you have
Want
all
the
these
machines, you want the
worldwide
heavier-
champions, right? Dorian Yates was
heavier
from
weights?
England, and of course Ronnie Coleman, myself, Phil Heath, you know, Brandon
I'm
Curry.
like, I got the
the
power
list goes,
tower
Dexter
and the
Jackson. We're all
parallel bars
USA
here. That helps a lot
based,
with
but,
my back and my like
the cool
abs and
thing
everything. You know?
is the people that you interact with and the people that are motivated by you. And sometimes I question, what is someone's motivation? I talk about that all the time. What is your motivation? Some people come here, we have bags here that people just boxing, some people here for plyo, some people here for athletic. We just walked in and there were people here boxing, right? For exercise. You know, a lot of gyms have, you know, tennis courts, they have basketball courts, they have swimming pools. They just mentioned cryo here. We'll get to see a little more background in the gym, but there's all different reasons people come to the gym. I came to the gym to lift weights, get stronger, get bigger, compete on the biggest stages. I got to do that, which fortunately was most of the time in Las Vegas. I think every Olympia I ever did was in Las Vegas. And along the way, I brought a whole community in with me, right? So you see now, I just met a 14-year-old kid here who obviously knows who I am. You see some of the older gentlemen, they say, you know, welcome to 50s because here I am. You don't realize how important that is and how motivating that is. And, you know, every day I'm incentivized to go to the gym for different reasons. And, you know, I love what I do. A big question I get, do you have any regrets? And my regrets have nothing to do with my competitive side or how I trained to get there or, you know, what I had to do other than, you know, listen, I get a lot bigger than I ever wanted to be, but I also won a lot of titles being that big. So for me, the training, the one thing I'm thankful for is I'm still able to train at full capacity.
Yeah,
You
that
saw
pull-up
me
bar
today
is pretty good.
Going through the workouts and
Just something to hang
you know,
from,
we
you
did,
know what I mean?
you know,
For your
flat
back.
benches, we did inclines, we did
My abs and
pullovers, we
stuff.
did cable crossovers, we did
Pair of dumbbells, yeah.
you
What
know,
what
a
weight?
fly
What weight
machine.
dumbbells?
Then we did some ab training. We did calves, seated and standing calves. I mean, the list goes on. And one thing I have to stop doing today is I have to stop training so much. Like I can go.
Oh wow.
Age does not matter.
Yeah, you
I did
definitely
an
want
hour
heavier than
cardio
that.
this morning. I'm
Eventually,
working
yeah.
out. I'll do another session tonight. You know, diet's been a little on point. I'm not gonna lie. Around the birthday, I got to have a few things, a few little treats, and you know, we just continue to roll with it. But you know, we appreciate all the support. You know, one thing I ask you guys to do if you
Yeah.
watch this video.
Yeah, I
please make
have
sure you
a
like
pair of
and
30
comment below.
pounds.
Even if it's
That's
just an emoji.
what is
And,
that? That's
tell me
like
what you guys think.
12,
What
13 kilos.
Some of my videos might have done for you, what
14
this
kilos?
video might have done. If you train at this gym, if you want to check out this gym, you know, we'll kind of put it in the beginning where this location is.
Go to the
And we
gym
want to
for
thank
about damn
EOS for
time,
letting
yeah.
us come over and try out the new facility here.
Dude, You can only imagine
this
the
is considered
type
the
of
Sunset location, I
São
think.
Paulo girls are
On
going
the
to be
one
at the
side of
gym. Oh
Stephanie,
my
I think there's
god,
two different
man.
gyms.
Oh my
but
god.
Congratulations on gym number. I think it's 14
The
or
girls
17.
from
I'm sorry, I
Scandalo
don't
will
know
be
which she
will be
told me,
training
but,
there during the day.
I want
Oh,
you guys
no.
to keep training along. I want you guys to keep pushing yourselves. I want you guys to stay motivated. Pick a person that gives you continuous motivation to follow as if you need a role model.
I'm
follow.
already sweating
If not,
just
if you're
thinking about that.
self-motivated, which I expect a lot of you are, keep pushing yourself. Write your goals down every week. Go to the gym with a purpose. Don't just go to the gym and go through the motions. Listen, too many people do that. So have a goal in mind, have a physique in mind, have a weight barrier that you're trying to break through. You know, if there's certain cardio things you're trying to do, or, you know, really get in the best shape possible, make 2023 the year. Don't hold up. You know, there's no ceiling to what we do. I keep saying that. There's no limitations. So keep fighting, push yourself every single day, and I want to thank you guys for following along. And I gotta get some food now. So we are out.
No mercy for you, no worries for you. That Game of Thrones, go Cersei on you.
Guys, good morning. Today is July. Many of you guys know from following the old videos, I used to train in the middle of the night, which was, in a way, kind of, I did it as a kind of a... Crowd's looking over here.
Let's go see, yeah.
Let's see what we got going on. So I just went to turn the music down, and I shut the music off on accident. So there's our lunch crowd right there.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't look super crowded today, actually.
No?
24 hours, that El Dorado. You know that, right?
I've been there.
Yeah, do you know it's 24 hours, though?
Yeah. You like Mexican?
Angie likes it,
I know
to be
she does.
honest. All right, so I'm gonna do tries first, guys. So now I have this thing where, you know, I used to train arms separate. Now I do tries and bis together, and for some reason I always do triceps first. I just think it works better because the first set, I never had the ability to get my arms super pumped, my biceps. And obviously I tore both biceps. You know, I had the surgery to repair this one. This lower one, I did tear, I never fixed it. So I'm always, maybe there's a little fear there too, but I never felt like I get the same pump as when I originally kind of started. So I think that's why I always say I hate arm day.
Yeah.
Right?
That's probably why.
I mean, if you have a weak body part, and it's like, I guess, I don't know if I'd call my arms weak, but weaker.
Yeah, weaker.
You know, with legs, I always got a crazy pump right away, or
Yeah.
chest, it seems like. You know, shoulders, I feel like that's not my favorite body part to train now. It's probably my weakest, especially as I'm doing the comeback. So I'm gonna do a couple warm-up sets, or feel sets, just to get in tune with the weight a little bit, and just get the blood flowing a little bit. And I'm gonna focus on doing like probably 3 exercises. I'll probably do 4 sets each for bis and tries. And probably I won't narrate over the video today because, you know, we've been doing a different format lately.
Yeah.
But I think we'll just work it through because there's no music and no concern about that.
That's what you call them. Feel set.
Yeah, so I'm not counting these as part of the set. Now I know people are gonna say, "Oh, that looks too easy," which it is. I wish Eric was here because he, you know.
Easy.
We gotta get those shirts done,
I
bro.
know.
What did he say on the? It was gonna say on the back.
Is it Merlin approved? And then you.
No, and then on the back it said,
Well, you said that. You would add easy.
I gotta make that for him. I gotta
Oh,
surprise
geez.
him with a. I'll put the little Spellbound
Logo.
logo on the front.
Oh man,
Spellbound supplements.
that's funny.
It's just too easy. Make sure you send him that clip too.
Oh well, I will.
All right, so we're gonna start working on these, we call these working sets now instead of field sets. Yeah, that hat's pretty dirty, by the way. We need to get you a new hat.
I know,
dude.
white is hard to keep clean.
It's just hard because your hands are dirty and you must go like this in between your sets, huh?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to wear a white hat when you train, dude.
I know. I like white though.
Did we count those or?
14.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I've never gone this heavy on this.
No?
Not 3 plates and a quarter. I was mentioning that with our jaywalking, I never felt like I was back fully. You were kind of surprised when I said,
yeah,
like my whole time is, you know, bodybuilding. There's not a lot of days, dude, that I actually don't feel like working out, though. And I felt like for the Olympias, I think I'd call you and be like, dude, I'm just kind of bored. Like it got monotonous, you know?
Yeah.
I think for Olympias, I started dieting too early sometimes, like 20 weeks out.
That's too much for you.
It's too much regimen for that long.
Yeah.
Hands down, vibes so unique. They ain't play their part, so my part is play for keeps. Wide-eyed kid, but I never saw the ease. Yeah, got me keys. Yeah, on the table, age 10, look at me. Yeah, I seen things that'll make it hard to speak. Yeah, I've been fighting on my.
Yeah, 20 weeks is.
That's a long time, dude. That's what, 5 months? Yeah, it's 5 months.
I think a lot of the guys, though, and girls right now are training that long.
Yeah.
I mean, look at someone like Stan. He's going to get ready for Olympia, and if he qualifies, he's, dude, he's going to be in it for how long now?
I know.
I mean, the Olympia's a ways away right now.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll re-increase his calories in between. He has to. There'll be nothing left otherwise.
So normally I start with ropes, but this is,
that's true, yeah.
this is going to be my second exercise. All right, so I'm gonna go right into the heavy weights, one field set, that's it. Yes, I did an hour of cardio this morning already. And I did it
outside or
I did it
inside?
late. Yeah, I actually walked outside, so I've been putting on sunscreen. I'm wearing long sleeves, so I'm not getting a little concerned now as I get a little older with the sun.
Really?
Yeah. Our skin people would appreciate that.
Looking away to the sky and it's big and it's high, you know where it is going. They won't believe in a miracle, I do not tell them, I'd rather just show them. Ain't no little engine that could, I know that he will, I gotta keep going. Even in the dark.
So I'm focusing on 10 reps with this. Try not to go too high. So the next exercise I'm gonna do like French press. So 45 to 60 seconds rest is usually my
That's quick.
time slot, you know? So if I was training with someone, that person would go, I'd go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually do a couple press downs too. That's the heavy stack right there.
Yeah.
Do you work with the heavy stack when you do arms, or do you go with the multi-pulleys?
The multi-pulley usually.
Really?
Yeah.
Any elbow pain anymore?
No, no.
All season, no matter my location, I'm in my car reach. Had days I was down bad, but I'm over it like tall people. Got the view of a bird's eye, but I still leave like fall season.
Did you count?
No.
I didn't either.
When are we gonna head back to Gold Venice, bro?
I know we have to go.
I'm surprised they haven't hit us up to. It's kind of funny, during the pandemic, I felt like they were kind of asking us to come out to shoot, right?
Well, I think it's around the time where they switch owner, right? So.
You know, they opened a John Reed in 3rd Street Promenade.
What's a John Reed?
That's like a, I think it's like a kind of exclusive side of the same gym owners.
Oh, really?
It's in downtown LA, John
Okay.
Reed.
Oh, I didn't know.
But I heard they just opened a location on 3rd Street.
I wonder how.
When's the last time you went to 3rd Street Promenade?
Dude, I was gonna say it was like right after quarantine. It was so sad. It was like half the store was
Dude, that
closed.
used to be the spot.
I know.
Ed Connors used to take us there to the films.
It was
and
great. It was always busy, tons of people all the time. Yeah, I went right after quarantine. Half the stores were like all shut down and went out of business. It was so sad. So I hope it's come back.
It's like reawoken my shoulders for the first time like ever.
I feel a good pump though.
Okay, yeah, I don't know
let's
when
do,
we have to go
French.
back to Gold, but we have to go. I mean, when's the last time we filmed there? I can't even remember.
Do we even remember?
I don't. That was a long time.
What's our biggest traction? What's our biggest traction video now on the channel?
I still think Van Damme and the first video of 2020 at Gold's.
Yeah.
Like those two were like back to back.
You think it was the thumbnail that did it, or
Well,
like
I
that
think
one
it's
for 2020 when I was?
Yeah.
I thought that was a good image.
That was a good image. Yeah.
I think we tried to remake it a couple times, didn't we? Or
I don't remember.
like it had the Gold's Venice,
Yes,
right?
Yes. That was a good one. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do this French press. What do you think? You think I start with 80 or?
Yeah.
What would you do if this was you?
I'm pretty strong on those actually. Yeah.
You
I don't
think
know if
you'd
I would start with 80, but
or?
Dude,
I would.
those shoulder
or work
lifts.
your way
Oh
up.
my god.
Yeah, I would work my way up.
Do you have a true joint makeup of a elder man?
No, I think my joints are pretty good.
You like how I worded that, right? An elder man.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
You remember when that guy said that to me? You're a very handsome man.
Oh my God. What did you say? Is the question.
I didn't even know what to say.
Thank you.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know, I can remember. Oh, jeez. I would have loved to see your face.
I was on a phone. I think I was on a computer or on a phone or some shit, right?
Yeah. It was like electronic, yeah. I can only imagine your face. Oh, God. Yeah.
When's the last time you had a bob bowl?
Oh, dude.
Have you had a maki-yaki bowl lately?
No. No, but I went to that Soho sushi place.
Did you get it?
Yeah. Actually, I did.
Wow.
I think...
Not as good as maki-yaki though, was it?
No, for some reason, yeah. But it was nice. It kind of reminded me, you know.
This will look good on film because it makes it look like it's a lot more than what it is. This is a 90.
Yeah, it looks huge on camera.
You know what the funny thing though is, I'm doing this transformation, and I think I'm pretty good at what I did for 20 years. But you still have people that try to tell me, this is what you need to do.
Who is telling you
No,
that?
just, dude, people always give opinions. you know?
Really? I can't believe it.
This is what you need to do. This is how you need to look.
What do you say?
You know what I say? The same thing I said when I was training for every Olympia. I don't think any Olympia ended up exactly the same, right?
Right.
It's all circumstantial. Like
Yeah.
it's all trial and error. You think that, okay, this weight looks good, this amount of food you eat looks good, this amount of cardio, this is when I train harder, train less. There's no formula that's perfection.
Yeah.
Because variables take place, right?
Yeah.
The body is the most complicated piece of machinery ever, right? So it's going to be reactive differently under different situations. And now, the biggest obstacle I have is I'm training without all the extras. We know what we're talking about.
Right.
So I'm in uncharted territory to carry muscle and get as lean as possible. I did this as a teenager, basically, but you know, when you become a professional and you do it for a living, you're paid to do it, you don't want to take any chances.
Right.
Now, I'm my own boss, I'm doing my own thing. It's kind of nice, because I'm not, like, I have a peak day, but that peak day isn't like, I need to pull the water, and I need to do this, and I need to do that.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how it looks, right?
Yeah.
I'm not that, I guess maybe I'm not as crazy critical or whatever, but I still never satisfied.
I know. That's just you in general.
Ah, shit. I don't know how many reps that was.
12.
Well, yeah.
I counted.
Felt pretty good. I think a pretty good pump. And someone's on it. Someone's on it. Let me do a one-arm extension then. So we're gonna do a one-arm.
I do it big. Yeah, I do it big, big. I'm coming to win. I do it big.
I said I was gonna do 3 exercises. It's like 6.
I know. Yeah, when you said that, I was like, okay.
Goes to show I have no idea what I'm talking about.
You get a better pump when you do biceps and tries together?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just-
me too. I love.
Are you doing it that way now, or
No, I wish. Because
are
we
you still
split
doing
legs.
the? Are you still doing the, like, hamstrings and tricep
Yeah,
type thing?
because we split legs. We don't want to do legs and all on the same day.
Is
so
it just too taxing for you guys, or?
it's hard to really push as much as on both as much as you should if you do it together, you know, because you find yourself saving energy for one or the other. Yeah, so.
What have you found for legs now that you do every time? What's an exercise that you do every time for legs?
Leg extension, always, for sure. At least one set. I mean, one exercise is always that. But we have that new squat machine.
Are you using it every workout now?
Not every workout, but often. I would say at least half. You know, a month at least. I would say two leg workout. It's great. It's a great. You know, because it doesn't hurt your back.
No, it's called.
You know the one.
It's over here.
Yeah, it's a real squat. It's like a real squat, but a machine.
It's the Rogers squat.
Is that what it's called?
It's this thing. It's the black one right here.
Yeah. It's exactly.
The Rogers, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Same color as the one you have at your gym? Or?
Yeah. It's really good. You can't put heavy, it doesn't hurt your back or anything.
Trust me, if you know, then you know. 100 degrees or 40 below, I'm doing it big for show. Tell me the code, give me the pencil. Them boys ain't got no credentials. They trace the kid like a stencil.
I'm gonna do 2 sets to get blood going in this. And then we'll go with some dumbbells, barbells.
Christy.
Use some fat
You
grips.
can see my abs now.
Oh, yes.
Are you still here? Of course not. Of course you're not. Of course you're not here, Christy.
That be the wind you chasing, huh? You couldn't believe it would have been me who's gone and made it, huh? Yeah, I do it big. I'm coming to win. I do it big. Say it again. I do it big. I'm coming to win. I do it big. Say it again. I do it big. They can't stop break the smell, right? They can't stop break the smell, right? Ain't no way they gonna stop this. I know it's big. Let's go, better the most. I had to say it again. I'm good with the glow. I do it big, they doing the most. They never win, no getting too close. I'm thinking my foes living. Picture perfect and it's so vivid. I don't rap what I don't live it. I don't care about a chit chat. Let's go.
Your favorite exercise?
Yeah.
Wow, it's heavy. Wow, that was heavy, dude.
Really?
I never do these first.
No?
No, I've known 2 people that tore their biceps doing preachers as the first exercise.
Really? Well,
I think with the stationary, keeping the elbow in that position, it's hard on the tendon, you know? Does that make sense?
yeah.
So I'm gonna do, I did 10 reps this one. I think I'm gonna do 10 rep sets here. So I'm gonna keep, that was pretty heavy, like I said. A little heavier than normal.
Nice. Your right bicep doesn't ever hurt you?
Nah. This one I'm more concerned about because I feel it pull a little bit.
That's
if you
what I'm
remember,
asking.
yeah, remember when we were training back for the 13 comeback, and I used to talk about that, like it would torque my bicep a little bit.
Yeah.
Because remember, I tore it in the beginning of 13. I don't know if you remember.
I remember.
Like as I announced I was coming back to compete.
That sucks.
I
know, I remember
I picked up the dumbbell and.
I remember filming and I was like, ah, shit, we can't show it.
Yeah,
to
remember
people.
I used to be picky about it.
Of course. It's
So
like,
talk a little bit about that.
Well, because we
because
didn't
you
want
shoot
people-
from that side,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you could see it.
So we had to pick at the right angle not to
Yeah.
see you because you know how people are. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, people would kind of point it out, right?
I don't think so. I don't think the whole time they did.
No one said anything about it, but
No.
we had to hide it because
We hide it, yeah.
I mean, you can probably see it in the, yeah, you can see the,
That's crazy.
especially as I've lost a little size now, it was more apparent. I mean, I've gotten a little fullness back, but. Oh, this feels light today, bro.
Really?
I don't know, it feels a little light. You ever forget to charge the mics?
Not anymore.
Anymore.
I did that once, and that was it.
Yeah.
Look, I come from a city, you hear signs when we sleep. Heaven sent, hands down, vibes so unique. They ain't play their part, so my part is play for keeps. Why I kid, but I never saw the ease.
I'm gonna go up to 45s.
Got me keys, yeah, on the table, age 10, look at me, yeah, I seen things that'll make it hard to speak, yeah, I've been fighting all my battles from my knees, yeah, looking up way to the sky and it's big and it's high, you know where it is going, they won't believe in a miracle, I do not tell them, I'd rather just show them, ain't no little engine that could, I know that he will, I gotta keep going, even in the dark room, we can get it glowing like, you ain't ready, you ain't ready, you ain't ready, on the gas all season, no matter my location, I'm in my car reach, had days I was down bad, but I'm over it like tall people, got the view of a bird's eye, but I still leave like fall season.
Oh boy. Serious.
You know things just get serious, bro, when
when you pull off the fat
when
grips.
the fat grips come out. Kind of an ego. They buffer the ego a little bit. But I'm gonna go because I'm a little stronger today, so I'm gonna actually do an 80, which normally I'd do a 70. So I'm gonna do an 80. All right, so I'm going to tell you what. So, we're recording, right? Mm-hmm. Since you guys have stuck through this video and watched this, now, the people that have watched this, because this is closer to the end, I'm using the fat grips, okay? And I'm going to pick a couple winners to send these for free. So I want you to put a bicep emoji.
In the comments?
In the comments. And the number 22 next to the bicep emoji. Okay, because that's how big my arms were. They were 22 and a half. So when I'm gonna pick 2 random people and I'm gonna send you a message. I'm gonna private message you. You can on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
you can,
yeah.
Okay.
So please answer your messages,
So,
guys.
yes, remember, bicep emoji and the number 22 next to it. and I'm gonna pick a couple people to send free fat grips. If you guys never used them, maybe even tell me why you'd like a pair of fat grips sent to you.
There's your chance.
But a bicep emoji 22, and the people that kind of look at the comments but don't watch the video aren't gonna figure it out. So don't write it in. Make sure you don't spill the beans, guys.
Right.
Just write in the bicep and the number 22. Don't give it away. Give it a chance to win it.
Heaven sent, hands down, vibes so unique. They ain't play their part, so my part is play for keeps. Wide-eyed kid, but I never saw the ease. Oh, yeah, got the keys. Oh, yeah, on the table, age 10, look at me. Oh, yeah, I seen things that'll make it hard to speak. Oh, yeah, I've been fighting all my battles from my knees. Oh, yeah.
How rich are you?
How rich am I?
You're pretty rich right now.
I mean, dude, how else can you explain? We're sitting here on a Saturday. I'm home on the weekend, which, you know, I'm not usually here often. So the next weekends, my schedule's on the link tree, but next weekend, Saturday, I'm in Ohio, Toledo. The following weekend, I'm in Houston, 22nd, the 28th, 9th, which is USA weekend. I'm in Mexico City. The following weekend, Anaheim Fit Expo, the 6th of August. 12th, I'm at the Jay Cutler Classic in Virginia. I'm off the 19th, and then I go to Romania, Olympia.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm going to take a little European trip after that, I think, and then we have a Young LA event on September 2nd.
Is Angie going with you
Long
to
Beach.
Romania?
I think I'm going to have her come to Europe and meet me after.
Oh,
We're going
nice.
to tour a little bit.
Nice.
So I think the workout's pretty self-explanatory. There wasn't any music drowning out with flagging music or anything. So, you know, as you know, guys, we put out a lot of content, mainly jaywalking. We try to get a training. I know where people are asking for different things. I do have the meals in here that I did earlier that I'm going to add to the video that I vlogged myself. And I'm actually going to vlog some of the rest of my day of this video.
Okay.
So this is going to be a lengthy one. This is the workout, so I don't know how much Dave will edit in the workout, considering the video will probably be, this video could be up to 40 minutes.
They like it.
So I think, you know, you guys will have to watch through the whole thing.
This is a cardio video.
Yes. But all in all, things are going well. We're 5 weeks away from the day that I consider myself to be close to what I want to look like. But it's not going to stop there. So I'm
On this very special evening where all my friends are present.
actually lying by saying like this is the end, because although I might hit or miss a little bit, I'm still going to be full transformation, working my body through the Mr. Olympia, which is happening the first week of November. So we train a Kilo Club today. We're at Tivoli. As you see, people are enjoying lunch down here. What else can I say?
I was gonna say though, you know, you seem to, from my perspective, this prep, you're actually more into it than you were in 13 when you did your comeback.
Really?
I think so. You're like excited to do it again.
I'm not as strict. Listen, this one's by my choice, right?
Yeah.
13, I felt like
you had to do it.
I felt like I had to do it. I mean, I owed it because I had to do it because I was injured in 11. I wanted to do it for the fans. I wanted to get on stage. I was doing it for my partners with the supplements, you know, launching the Cutler brand, which is supposed to be an international brand, which ended up going to bodybuilding.com midway through, and then, you know, it ended up in the U.S. And, you know, now that company's been dissolved, and I launched the new Cutler brand in 2019. So yes, everyone, I have a supplement brand. All mostly direct to consumer and online. I do have some locations. I do sell sports nutrition products, getting into some more healthcare products. We do have some cool stuff in the works right now with a couple more SKUs, including L-carnitine, which was really popular in my transformation. I'm using some now. I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I don't necessarily take fat burners, although, you know, maybe the last few weeks, but we're 5 weeks. So at 4 weeks, like, I need to reevaluate the body and say, okay, do I need to hustle? I felt like at 7 weeks out, I had to hustle. I've now upped the cardio to 1 hour and 30 minutes a day. That wouldn't have been my answer back in my era of competing, to be honest, because I wanted to hold more muscle mass. I don't give one bit of thought about how much muscle I'm going to hold for this, although I know I'm going to maintain X amount because I know my protein is definitely high enough for my body weight. My appetite is through the roof. That's one thing I can tell you guys without using any like heavy anabolics and stuff. Like, my appetite is just crazy.
Wow.
And normally that's the hard part as you get older, right?
Yes.
So I'm eating a lot. I'm eating 6 meals, no problem. I could eat every 2 hours. My meals aren't super big meals, although yesterday I felt like I sat down and had like some bison and some rice, and it was a pretty big portion. It was 2 cups of rice and like 8 ounces of bison, and I got done with the meal and I'm like, man, I'm still hungry.
Jeez.
So my metabolism definitely has picked up. But I've asked this question and I've said, is it really necessary to eat 6 meals a day? And I've gotten different feedback from different people where they think that you can really eat bigger meals for 2 or 3 meals a day. I mean, intermittent fasting has come out. People are holding amount of mass. Like, someone I think that's doing a lot of fasting now looks really good. I'm going to shout out to Brad Rowe.
Yeah.
Because I know he says, I mean, I've seen Instagram posts where, and maybe he can elaborate a little bit, but he does like 48-hour fasts.
That's nuts. Yeah.
That's a lot.
I can't imagine.
But then he eats like what he wants, I guess, you know, for certain foods. But, you know, he stays in really good shape. He's definitely not as big as he was. But I think, you know, as you get older, we have to be more conscious about how much weight we drag around. It's not good on the heart and everything else. I mean, I always say this. There's not many 300-pound, 70-year-old men that are still muscle-bound and alive, you know, like over 300 pounds, unless you're a football player or whatever else, you know. But, I mean, I think now a lot of us concerned, you know, as we get over 50, you know, I'll be 50 this year, like, we need to watch our health more than anything. So, you know, I appreciate all the support you guys are giving me, and, you know, love to hear some feedback on the comments. You know, we get a lot now. I think we're getting a lot of engagement.
It's rolling, yeah.
And,
great.
you know, we'll continue to put content out and, you know, give you guys an insight on what I'm working on and, you know, the unveiling of the physique and everything else. So I did some abs, a little bit of abs at the end. You know, I just did like 3 movements. I'm actually doing a little cardio right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to do like 20 minutes. And then I'm going to eat. I'm going to see what my body looks like today. I haven't weighed myself. That's the crazy thing. And I checked this scale here, by the way, and it doesn't work.
Oh.
It's off. It said I weighed 200 or something.
I think it's too cheap to come here, that's why.
Right? Yeah. So, you know, for Dave and I, you know, Dave's behind the camera. You guys saw he's sporting a goatee now, which we like. We appreciate you guys following along, and let's keep killing it. And, you know, we'll see you at the next episode of JTV. But this is only signing out now, guys, for the training.
All right.
We'll see you guys for the rest of the vlog.
Yeah.
A little bit. I'll show some food. And I have the camera actually in my bag right now.
All right. Awesome.
So, post-training, guys. We always talk about post-training nutrition, how important that is. So, 8 ounces of chicken and 1 1/2 cups of rice. This is Angie's right here. This is her steak. She does not gonna eat this. Is like 3 meals for her. And actually probably 2 meals, and then she'll throw the rest out. But you're going, huh?
It's 3.
Okay. You're gonna love me though for this sauce. This is a mixture of hot and a little bit of teriyaki, so I brought this special for you. But so this is post-workout meal. This is my second meal of the day. Finished the arm training. You guys saw that, and we'll take you on a couple more spots, vlogging, and then that's it. So this is from Teriyaki Boy. This meal. And then we'll have, we're probably going to have for the next one, probably my favorite, which is, this is called pulled chicken. So this is like, what would you call this?
Shredded chicken.
It's shredded chicken, yeah. So very clean. We try to mix it with a little bit of, what do we usually use for?
Onions, cilantro.
Some seasoning.
Some seasoning.
Sea salt.
Sea salt, garlic, pepper.
And so we have our rice. So this is what usually is done in the morning. So you guys want to stay ahead of the game. That's quite a bit. Oh, that smells good actually. You've got that special energy in there. And we're at it, man. 5 weeks out. I always rinse this off. I think that's good if I rinse it off.
Yeah.
Why?
Just never know.
So I'm gonna have this in a little rice. And voila, this is already cooked, but I'm grilling it. You think that's hot enough? Or?
I think you need to cover it.
Sometimes they get overzealous. So I'm just gonna kind of skillet this so it's voila, Chef J.
I flipped the script, I rolled the dice. Don't fall asleep, cause I'm working nights. Hey, you trying to
Pigs. Happy birthday. How are you?
Pigs. You came just in time.
Big Mac, I know. No, I just ate already. I'll have to come to some coffee though. I know.
How are you gonna get huge?
Happy birthday. Nice shirt, by the way. Nice. Yeah, there you go.
Representing Cutler today, you know.
I know. This is just as good.
Cutler, he's Cutler.
I know. You're the only one that's not following the trend.
Well, I mean, it's still
Awesome. We're back. Firehouse, finally. Jeez.
Yes, you know what he said?
What?
I said, you know what you want? He said a Bob bowl. He already.
Right now?
No, I said that's what I remembered.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. They're famous for that. They're famous for that. All right, so you just got here?
Yeah, where'd you park?
Right there, behind, yeah. Well, that really brings back memories, dude, coming down that street and everything. It's crazy.
You want to go stop at the store?
Yeah. We should show people, yeah. All right.
So I blew the diet last night.
Yeah?
Chicken and rice.
You did chicken
He
and rice.
laughs.
That's not blowing the diet.
No, I had cheesecake. I had cheesecake, and so I had a piece of. I'm gonna say because Lee Priest is gonna be mad. It was a low carb cheesecake, which it still contains a lot.
Everything in
but
this
I also
room,
had
man.
half a Joey's carrot cake, right?
This is my this is my closet. This is my weightlifting.
So we're back on the program. I did get it like an egg white scramble,
stream.
and this is what I'm starting with today. So we're pretty much back on the program.
Well, I'm glad you had a little treat for your birthday at least.
So let's see. Maybe I'll hit a couple shots today. With the camera. And, everyone's waiting for the unveiling of. We hit an all-time record on the website yesterday. Thank you guys so much for the support.
Yes.
I'll tell you the number off camera, but it was
wow.
massive.
That's awesome.
So we did a huge sale, and I want to appreciate everyone out there. And there was some very nice, kind things done between all you guys. So I appreciate you and Matt, my best friends in the whole world, for helping Angie with creating such an amazing, and then you guys surprised me with a podcast. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the link to this podcast on here. Like you're going to put a visual of it.
Okay.
You guys went on
RX Muscle. Yeah, we went to the enemy.
So how did that come about is the question. That's what I want to know.
I think Aceto actually reached out to us and basically said, hey, Dave Palumbo was asking who knows Jay the best. So of course I mentioned you in there. And then when I logged on Monday morning, I was the last one. Matt was already there, and Chris and Dave, and we kind of just had.
You know what's funny though is that I've heard the story. Like I know that I lived meeting you guys, right? So with Matt, I don't remember as much because.
He came in 07.
No, I remember calling him, being like, "Dude, I need you." Like, we had nobody, and you were busy. You were running the store. He's right. But we had met prior to that, and then of course he started popping up at events. And
we met at the Southern States in I think it was 2000, and then the next year.
Yeah, you stayed with us that year.
My little brother and I went down there. Got a picture with you and Ronnie, and who else is there? Gail was with Ronnie.
That's the one that
Charles
Ronnie
Kemp.
said at summer. They said, "What do you eat?" And he said, "I don't eat one good thing off season. I have McDonald's every meal." It was like the first question of summer.
I remember Charles Kemp was there. Darren Charles.
It's when the Southern States was like a huge show.
Massive show.
So, but Dave, you didn't tell a story about the photo shoot at the gym, and I recognized you.
Oh yeah, I didn't say that. But that was after. That's not where we met. He wanted to know where we met.
Okay.
But that was just like one of the instances. Yeah, that was great. That was following up to that. Yeah. Yeah, those girls I was training, and Jay was doing a photo shoot with who was it with? You were with Per Bernal, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was Per Bernal, yeah, at the Powerhouse in Fountain Valley. And this girl I was training was like, "Oh my God, look at the eye candy over there." And I said, "Oh, I know this guy." And she said, "No, you don't." And then you saw me and went to go do abs close by to you, and you stopped the photo shoot and basically came to
It's kind of
shake your
disappointing
hand.
though, because you mentioned Mimi's Cafe, and it went downhill.
I know.
And I don't even know if it exists anymore.
It does. I have one by my house.
Oh, they closed it in Vegas at the one we used to go to.
Yeah. But I have
Dad
one in
used to go
Florida.
there. Really?
I have. There's no tents. That's nice.
Huh?
There's no tents on the sidewalk.
They cleaned it all up.
It's nice. Oh, we got some beautiful weather. It's great.
I need that, Dave. We're gonna get these for Vegas.
Oh yeah.
That's an electric bike.
Yeah.
My man.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing, bro?
I'm good. Happy birthday.
Thank you, man.
Oh,
Thank you.
you're gonna get that a lot today.
I knew you were around somewhere when I saw the piece list.
How you, man? Well, they cleaned it out, Dave. Look.
Oh yeah, no tent. Wow.
Looks a little different now, huh?
Yes.
Wow, it's a little crowded in here. How you doing? Okay. Good.
We're training.
Doing some back today.
Not bad. I think we got enough adequate machines.
Did you have you been here since they did it? Redid it?
Yeah, we came here during COVID.
Yeah, this is the new remodeled Golds, you know, so the little sitting area. It looks great. Hey!
Dude, I just saw you deadlift 545.
That was my warm-up weight. I had dreams of you every time I lifted it. I said, I wish Jay would train this hard.
We just were talking about you on that.
Hey, Big Mike.
You remember when I would talk about it on
I know, you talking about you running the gym and everything.
He called me a pussy though when I only did 225. I sent him a video like a couple weeks ago and I'm like, I was like saying how he was laughing, like what the hell, you know? And I just saw him doing 545 yet. Was it 545?
Yeah, 545. That's why we're mouseholes. We should only train.
Look how good he looks still. Isn't that crazy?
Have you seen Jose?
No, he just texted me.
Yeah,
I just missed him,
okay,
yeah.
We got a whole Boston reunion today. Austin's trying. How are you? You're looking good.
Good, how you doing, okay?
Competing again?
No.
Why not?
Just fit for 50. I turned 50 yesterday.
Welcome to the club. Outstanding.
50 years old.
Good. Feel good? You look dynamite. Life's
Feel
great.
Feel great.
Yeah, super. It's just a number. That's all. Real quick.
Of course you can, yeah. Good shot. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, bro. Let's get a shot.
Okay, you want to get in it, Toby? Let's go.
Where you guys coming from?
Wyoming.
Oh, nice, okay. I used to host a... Hey, bro. I used to host an event in Cheyenne. Yeah, a fitness show out there. It's not a good... Wasn't a big draw because there's not a lot of big... a lot of people. Yeah. But Denver's close enough. It was an hour drive. I should fly into Denver and drive over. So. Is this the first time at Gold Venice?
Yep.
What do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Good to see other people. Yeah. Of course, yeah. Well, hopefully you get to see some people while you're here, man. How old are you guys?
I'm 18.
Okay. Just took a trip down and just check it out.
Well, I've been lifting for 2 years consistently. He's here. I'm 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just one of the basic cool people.
That's cool, man.
I think they are my senior trip.
I came when I was 19 for the first time here, and like I walked in, I was like, wow, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I said, someday I want to have my picture on the wall.
I bet you could.
I never imagined it was only all these ones, and I was like, I think the last one was up there was during the 8th when I walked in, because he was Mr. Olympia at the time, and then obviously all those.
Is it in order?
Yeah, because Ronnie Coleman, Ronnie's fell down. Ronnie's picture's down. So it went Ronnie Coleman, which is that squad, then mine, then Dexter, then Phil, then Sean, and then they're missing Big Rami, Brandon Curry, and Hadi Chupin. And so we'll see who wins it this year, you know. Awesome.
This is my first time coming to Go Gym. I'm
Nice.
from China.
And you met me, so it's awesome.
you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah. A lot of fans in China, huh?
Thank you, sir.
A lot of my fans there, huh? Long time no see, man. Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
What's up, brother?
Brad, hey, how are you, man?
Maybe that.
Oh, now take a picture?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I was debating whether we'd see you or not.
Yeah, I'm here.
Happy birthday, by the way.
You, man.
Have a good workout.
Thank you, man. Look good, dude.
Thank you. Coming for you. Thank you so much.
All right, you two, we're back. We're back in the Mecca of bodybuilding. Dave's favorite place.
And we're doing bag.
We're gonna reserve Dave a bed to put in the back. Is this gonna give you incentive to move back is the question, Dave.
No.
Hey, man. Still here, huh?
Yeah.
What are you doing, stretching your back out? Or It's good, huh? It's good for your back, huh?
How you doing, Mike?
Everything's good, man. We're here, we have an expo tomorrow in Anaheim, so I just came up to shoot some YouTube. Things are good. Turned 50 yesterday.
We turned 57 6 days ago.
Yeah, so I'm doing I did a transformation fit for 50 thing, so an online thing. It was pretty cool. I'm still super active though. Traveling like crazy, you know, staying healthy. I feel good. I don't feel a day over 49, you know.
Good seeing you.
Always, man.
I'll text you.
That's your stuff.
Vegas.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's where I live, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah. Pleasure, bro.
Hello, baby.
Can you believe it?
No, not really. But
How you doing? Okay.
no, I'm doing great.
Staying busy, man. We're here to film today. We gotta come check out Gold's Venice, see what's going on, see if you're still here, making sure you're still over here working.
I'm still doing my thing.
He's checking up on you.
You guys got you.
Okay.
You want to work in a set together like both times?
No, we're just doing back right now. You're the man, though.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll see you
You're the
tomorrow.
man. You're the
Yeah,
man.
I'll
You
see
kind of
tomorrow.
come by. Okay. Hey. All right, first one, I don't really get on these machines, so I wanted to get on a little bit, you know? Yeah, come on, the camera.
You have no choice, Rico. You have no choice.
Hello.
Hey, Rico.
We were just talking about you.
The old crew, man. This is like the originals.
We were just talking about you with Mike O'Hearn. We're in Mexico City with Mike last week, so
Some good stories.
he had some good stories about both you guys.
Some big stories.
Yeah.
That's good. I love Mike.
D, how are you, man? Good to see you.
I love Mike.
He says he's stronger than you. He said you had the best chest ever, right? Did he say that?
My chest is okay. I still got a little bit. I still got a little bit.
Rico, the OG, man. That's awesome.
Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
man. It's good to see you, man.
I know. I
Turned
miss you
50
guys.
yesterday. 50 years old. So we're here doing we've been talking about coming and training at the iconic Gold's Gym. It's a little different from what it was back in the days.
Yeah.
But we wanted to come out here. And he just said how busy it is. It's actually really busy today.
Yeah.
Great.
It's been good energy though, man.
How many years have you guys been at Gold's Venice?
For me, probably at least 27 years.
At 93, I remember seeing them training all together, man. Yeah.
Vikram Kowski invited me when I was 18 years old. I won the Teenage Athletic Peace Check, come by Gold. That was 83, I think.
Damn, we're old.
I was a kid. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
You guys remember all training together with Charles? Like 5, 6 of you guys. Flex, Chris, all these guys all together. Man, those are the days. Wow.
Well, you're still here, which is great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
This is longevity, right? This is how you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how you take care of yourself.
Yeah, man. That's it. Good to see you, buddy. Always, always.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Always, yeah, always. We'll see you there. What'd you see? Oh, those are new. Hey guys, what's up? Putting on that weight, huh?
Yeah, it looks good.
Are you happier with it like this?
I think so. You can get some sun.
Sorry,
Looking huge.
Very, very good fun.
Yeah, yeah.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm from France.
Nice to see you.
Oh.
He speaks French, that guy.
Tu parles français?
Oui, je parle français.
Bonjour. Ça va? Ouais.
You already shared all your tips with me.
Ah ouais?
C'est lui qui m'a mis dans le
How you doing?
Okay.
Good, man.
Super alors.
How are you?
Ouais. C'est incroyable. C'est une photo.
Shout out to the JTV French fans.
Okay. Dans toute la communauté française, des cutters, is the best. Number one,
Yeah.
Franchement, good.
Dave, who's the best French bodybuilder ever?
Momo Benazisa was pretty good. Tu te rappelles Momo? Tu te rappelles de Momo?
Momo Benazisa?
Ouais, bien sûr.
Oui, j'habite à côté.
Ben Fato.
Ben Fato was good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember all this.
Yeah. Legends. Yes.
Nice to meet you, bro.
He wasn't the best, but he looked good. He wasn't the best, but he looked good.
Charles, how are you, my friend?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good, man.
The godfather of bodybuilding. You.
You jump on me. You start it. All right, so we're gonna do a high row today. How's that music gonna be all right? Or
We'll see.
If not, you can drape it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Good thing I wore my sunscreen.
No glasses though. You could have been training with your shades today, like Sean Ray.
Yeah, he's good glass. He's got shades now too. Show him his shades.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But I can get some sun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty light, Matt, huh?
Yeah.
You gonna go up a little bit? Yeah, quarter, yeah. Yeah, hey, bro.
You think I can get a photo?
Yeah, let's get a shot. Let's get a picture.
Matt,
You want him to take it, or?
Can you take this, bud?
I don't mind.
Huh? Let's get a shot.
You know, I missed Arnold by like an hour.
Yeah, he was here.
yesterday.
He was here, yeah.
That would have been fun. We're doing this.
Yeah, but you got Jay, so.
Equally better, man. Bigger legs.
Same last name.
Right?
Thank you, man.
I think I did 10 in each arm. I like this machine though. I don't get to do this one a lot, so. How was that weight?
It was good.
He's from the same place.
De France?
Canada.
Oh, Canada. Okay.
Where though?
Quebec.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from.
Yeah, Montréal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah ouais. C'est prêt. On est
Is it your
voisins.
first time at Gold's Venice? What do you think? Pretty cool, huh?
Disappointed that he cannot train. It's 18, because it's 15.
Oh, not with you. You can't just because with you he can't train.
No, not with you. Says
Oh.
it's just for
Well, I didn't know that.
adult
They changed it.
Oh, really?
You have to be 18 to work out.
18.
Wow. Do you follow it? You know who I am, obviously.
Who doesn't?
I started at 18.
Yeah, me at 14.
Yeah, I started 18.
Wow.
That's good. Yeah, a lot of kids are into it now, you know. You missed Arnold. He was just here. Yeah. Yeah, just getting a little work on it. Hey. Yeah, let's get a shot.
so
You
much.
want? Yeah, of course.
Have to get a picture with the legend for sure.
Yeah.
And
I
happy
guess,
birthday, I heard.
Yeah, 50 yesterday.
Oh, amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. No.
I'd already told me you're a nice guy.
Big dog. That fits him well, right? Big dog.
Great to see you. Dave,
what's up, man? How are you, buddy? Good to see you.
What's up, man? I'm good. There we go.
You met before. He competed at Boston. That was your debut, right?
Oh, well, I did 2 right after I quit pro, but I like to consider Boston my debut, yeah. You know what I mean?
What's next, bro?
I think I'm going to Romania. You do the Romania show in November, and then Gyges Tokyo Pro.
When is that after we're there? We're there, it's August, so.
Yeah, in late August.
I didn't know there was another one. It's probably in an easier city to get to, though, right?
I think it's in the same city, honestly.
Yeah.
It is, huh?
The Romania Muscle Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one that Regan was.
So you're training, looking good.
Always training. Can't stop. I love it so much. You know. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Are you the biggest dude at Gold's Venice now?
Well, until that guy showed up.
Well, no,
But yeah, overall, I think, you know, it's probably me. And there's still, Luca's still around. You know,
Oh, that's right. Big Luca, yeah.
Luca's still around.
Hey, you'd beat that guy.
Oh, yeah. He's 25.
We got you on camera, man.
Rock and roll. You just here for Anaheim?
Yeah, we just wanted to come up and shoot because obviously
This guy?
YouTube gets a
I
ton
think
of
he's
traction
French.
for Gold's
Yeah.
Venice, but I wanted to say hi. Keep working, man. Keep working, okay?
Look amazing.
How's things? Okay?
You
Training?
competing? Yeah.
No,
You competing?
just
What happened to mustard?
no. I'm just going because I'm a face guy.
Oh.
I'm going to represent. That's all.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you, guys. Hi. How are you? You good?
How are you?
Good to see you. I
You
run
too.
into you all the time now here, huh? Do you just get on? Or? We're doing the pullover. Every machine's different, though. They have a really good one at Lift Factory. This looks like they've changed it a little bit.
Yeah.
How'd that feel, Matt? Good?
It hurts my shoulder.
Yeah.
That's how I lift it. I can feel it crunching.
Yeah, it sucks.
So I'm engaging the lats. So you're not going to do these?
I will. Just light it up.
Okay. We got so much hard time about these when we did them in Germany, remember, with Urs?
Oh, yeah?
Well, everyone's like, you're not using it right. Like, how do they know when we're feeling it, you know? Just said it was lighter than I expected, you know? But the truth is it shouldn't be heavy because you're really just trying to contract.
It's a stretch, yeah, right.
Well, it's a stretch, but it's also, you're engaging, you know, it's a mind to muscle from
Connection.
the very beginning, squeezing the lats from the bottom of the lats up.
One of Dorian's favorite, this one.
So I'm really just trying to pull with the elbows. How are you doing?
I'm very good. Thank you. You're a legend. It's always a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, man. How you guys doing?
Nick, my boyfriend. How far you live from here?
We live in Las Vegas. Where are you guys coming from?
I'm from Miami. I'm from Rio.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I live in Miami, but we think we're going to move into California.
You leaving, huh?
So good.
You're gonna leave Miami?
Yeah.
How come? Nice to meet you.
Miami? It's just, I don't know.
Where are you from?
From Chicago. Yeah.
You a Jay Cutler fan?
Yeah, absolutely.
The other Jay Cutler.
What's that?
The other Jay Cutler.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't watch much football much at the time because it's a nice workout shirt. Have a good one.
Well, I don't want to bother you.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys. Yeah. Do you train at Elevation or where do you, in Miami you train at Elevation?
Elevation and then boxing.
Yeah, I've seen Roxer, yeah.
Yeah, I just like boxing because of the AC is always off.
You ever go to Rule?
Never tried.
Yeah.
I should try. Do you like that?
Yeah, my buddy Ellie owns it, yeah.
Okay. I'll look up. But we're going to be moving to California because I love this gym so much. But yeah, have a good workout.
Nice pleasure, guys. Yeah. Nice to meet you guys. Yeah, pleasure, guys. Hey, bro.
Hey.
Hey. Of course. How you doing, bro?
Again, Mike, do that
How'd
again.
it feel?
This is what I learned after all you.
It's pretty close. He looks pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Is this the handle we're using? How'd that weight feel? Light, right? That's a good starting. Hot. We're not used to sweating like this in Las Vegas. Maybe at Lift Factory.
Right. No AC in here.
Looking at around November time frame.
Do you want me to come out for it, or?
We would love to have you out.
Please let me know for sure.
Do you have a solid date?
Yeah, once if I'm not booked, I'll for sure come out. It's in Claremont, huh?
Yes, sir.
There used to be a gym called like Iron something out there that I did an appearance at a long time ago. Like 2000, year 2000.
Oh, I definitely.
Yeah.
Some of the gyms in the area.
Congratulations. You're stoked, huh?
Oh, yeah, my first one.
How many are you gonna do? How many? Hi there.
We have a business partner that has 3 theaters.
What the fuck we want to do? Do we want to do like this rope? This rope, bro. All right, so we're gonna finish with some lower lats, since my lower lats are. I realize it. I've accepted it. When I had the crazy Christmas tree, Dave.
Oh, jeez.
Remember?
I remember. Milos has been posting a lot of old pictures of you competing and stuff.
What'd you think of that?
Looks great. You and Ronnie, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of throwback pictures and a lot of memories.
I know.
A lot of memories here, dude. Like 09, 10. Oh.
I know. How does that feel to be back after all this time?
I love the vibe. I love coming here.
I know. The walls of greatness, we called it.
We got Larry here today.
Yeah.
Brings back a lot.
I know.
Like I said, I just wonder if you were gonna, if you missed it or not, you know?
I'd rather be in Vegas with you. I wouldn't see you that often if I was still in California, man. You never, it's rare that you come. You know, you used to come more often.
Come a little more.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this forever. It's just our schedules are.
I know.
Like I'm booked on the weekend, and that's really the only time you can break away, really, you know?
Yeah. Not
like you have Saturday, Sunday off, right? We don't want to disrupt the full-time schedule.
Yeah. Hey, Jerome.
His beard looks better than yours.
What's going on, man? Good to see you.
Hanging out. You looking great, dude.
I wouldn't even have recognized you if you weren't so jacked.
You know what? That's why I got the beard, man. I'm not trying to be the guy on the wall anymore, man. You can't. You know?
What are you trying to be?
Recreate. Whatever, bro. I'm too, man. I would think you'd be down in Tampa someday.
No, I just came out. We have the expo in Anaheim tomorrow, so we're there for that, you know.
Thank you.
Hey, do you guys have any sleeveless shirts?
Yeah.
Or just tank tops? Do you have sleeveless or just tank tops?
This is the new pro shop. Looks good.
Are those sleeveless or those are tank tops, huh? More tanks, they're like that, right? You don't have any cut sleeves, huh? No. I have to make my own, huh?
Yeah. That's sleeveless right here.
They got these sleeveless, so.
It's tank, that's it. Yeah, I guess so.
That's sleeveless.
What's the biggest size? 2X? 2X right here.
Yeah, 2X. I can
yeah, no, 2X.
I can ask
yeah, no, 2X. 2X. No, 2X.
2X is good. find us.
No, we're good. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, white looks nice.
Are these all the same, or?
I think so.
Oh, I see.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you. You look great.
Thank you. How are you today, Jay?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, well, I'm expecting a lot of stuff. We've been so busy lately. Which is a good thing.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Old school, man.
There you go.
Perfect.
Do they have one big enough for you? Do you have, what's the biggest size?
In the sleeveless?
What do you want, a sweatshirt or? What's the biggest? Just two, is that two?
But they're not going to be in these. But I have 2X in these.
In what?
I have a 2X. I want it.
It's too tight.
So you want a 3X?
Do you have a 3X?
3X, but not in this size. It'd be in one. It might be in one.
Yeah, I saw it. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, those only come in 2X.
What about a shirt? Nothing, Dave? Matt, you want a shirt?
Okay. Yeah.
What are you gonna wear?
I'll get one of the sleeveless like that too.
You want a sleeveless? Pick out a color and size.
Okay,
and I'll buy it.
Thank you. What size is that?
We're gonna support the Gold's Gym.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this 2X? Big G is buying t-shirts and hoodies for us.
Yeah, well, discount as well.
Making Gold's Gym richer.
Appreciate you letting us come out and train in the Mecca.
You guys are heading down to Anaheim?
Yeah, we're staying down there. We just came with the shoot today.
How was it in there?
Yeah, busy. Busier than it's been since we came back.
Yeah.
Dave was happy. He's thinking about moving back now.
Shut up.
Think about it. Do it. Right decision. Or not.
I'll take a receipt, bro. Thank you. Here, Matt. Thank you so much, guys. Guys, I appreciate you. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Enjoy the show.
I don't know. I mean, I might be back. But... You want to take a picture? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay, ready? Where are you guys from?
Verona, Italy.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yo, thanks so much for being here. Hanging out. The post weightlifting
of course.
flex.
You want to take this? Or? Oh, okay.
Where'd Matt go?
He's right here.
Oh. So you guys here on vacation or?
Yeah. We're staying a little bit, training. Yeah. She opened a gym in Verona.
Okay.
She's bikini.
My shoulders look bigger already. I think from just this from that snap.
Perfect. Nice to meet you guys. Enjoy. Okay. Thank you. Guys, thanks. Don't forget that, Dave.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you, guys.
Right. Oh. Read somebody, I think.
We're gonna get you one of those.
Actually, let's go over the video first. Ninja lifestyle. So dude, where I went swimming in Miami, the post 42, 42nd Street.
If we measure how long a skateboarder...
It's on Thrasher, but I don't know where the video. I mean, he might have linked it, but I'm just gonna show Ninja's video of the video. There's a trick filmed right here. It is. Tell me if you recognize this spot.
See, Wally up
Not
the
this
curb,
one.
really taking advantage of that spot there.
Yeah, we're gonna watch this guy's full part. This is my favorite one so far.
Did you catch that?
Taking advantage.
Oh my god. Does that not bring back, man? I'm gonna fucking full screen this shit. Oh my god. Does that not bring me back? It brings me back. Add window capture. Oh my god. Do you guys recognize that spot? Check it out.
That spot.
Do you recognize the shower? Remember? You recognize that shit? Wash my fucking feet there. This sounds gross. But that's what I did. That's it, man. Post 40 fucking 2.
Yeah.
With the Best Western right beside.
Wally up the curb.
It's the best post. It's the best.
Really taking advantage.
The Fontainebleau is right here. That's where I saw. This is where I saw Nyjah Houston do the fucking tricks down the double set randomly in the street. I thought it was security. Oh my god, I would love to go back. It's the Best Western here on the left. The world's best Western. Right on Miami Beach. It's insane.
Of that spot there.
A board slide to be a big spin out. Anyways, I saw that and I'm like, it just warms my heart. Oh wait. Let's raid somebody. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna raid a random weightlifting streamer that has like no viewers. Oh, there's my stream. I have 3 viewers on. That's cool. Thanks, guys. tASMR Fitness. I think we gotta go with tASMR. Yeah, it's gotta be tASMR. I don't know who this person is. We're randomly rating this person. He looks like a bro. Thank big for Joseph. Yeah. Thanks. Yo, Joey was here. Or is here.
This October 10th and 11th, Prime Big Deal Days give Prime members exclusive access to 2 days